You. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Nora.
How are you?
I'm decent. I'm learning a lot, and I will learn much more this week.
Awesome. So let's just start off with the vote last night. The vote was 8-1. Did you expect the votes to fall that way, or were you surprised at all by the votes?
I 100% knew that was going to happen. Since Nicole left, I knew I was out next. I actually thought it was be 9-0 because I respect if Terrence wanted to switch over, but Terrence told me, 3 days before, dude, I'm 100%, giving you my vote because we're boys, and he wanted to show the love that I showed him when he was essentially going to go home or supposed to.
Right, right. And then last night you chose to only hug Terrence on your way out of the house. Why did you make that decision?
Terrence is my boy. I love that guy. He will be my best friend for the rest of my life. And as much as I know or hope that we'll all get along in October there are certain people that you connect with on a much deeper level, personally and game wise. And he and I and Nicole all aligned personally and game. And he's the only one that kept me sane this last week and sparked hope in me. And Jasmine was too, but she already started transitioning to the other side, and I respect that. But Terrence is my boy, and I just want to make sure I gave my love to my last hug to the person that I trusted the most in that house.
Right, thank you. And then you and Taylor didn't have the best relationship in the house. At one point, you said you hated her and that she didn't deserve to live normally. Why did you have such a negative opinion of Taylor?
Ultimately, the live normally thing was specifically for the Big Brother world. Obviously, that's hard to express, but in no way would I ever want to say that or feel that way in the outside world. That doesn't justify, but that is what I meant. Yeah, the first week I wanted to align with her because as soon as I met her, I knew she was a badass and was going to kill this game. But on day 5 or so, when I started talking to people about the replacements, everyone had something either negative to say that she had rubbed them the wrong way. Nicole was the only one who vouched for her and wanted to keep her in the house. But first week HOH is so hard because you don't know these people. So you have to go with the house, I believe, on the first HOH. And I was being told so many different negative things that I just had to go with it. And then Monty doubled down on the Paloma blow up. So I just had to trust him. He's very convincing, very persuasive. And so from then on, because I had so much love and trust in Paloma, my loyalty was with her and Nicole. My emotions got the best of me, and that's it just the saga continued.
Right, right. And looking back, the things that you heard Taylor was saying or doing, did you witness her saying any of those things firsthand, or was it all kind of coming secondhand from other house guests?
Outside of the major moments, definitely the pettiness and cattiness and negative things that had happened in the house, I was around for a lot of it. The energy in the house was very negative. But with the Paloma, Monty, Nicole, I was not there for those moments. And that's definitely my failure and flaw, that I at least didn't step back and ask the question in front of both of them and kind of get to the bottom of it. Not even a house meeting, but definitely a public or group setting, opposed to letting my emotions take control. So yeah, it's unfortunate that I just trusted the ones I was loyal to, but in that game you have to, and it unfortunately didn't work out for me.
Right, right. And in the first week, your first HOH, you said that you thought that Taylor would explode if she found out she was being targeted. Why did you think that she would have a reactionary response to being on the block? Because we as viewers never really saw that behavior.
Okay, yeah. I saw myself in Taylor from the moment I met her, and being a badass, a loyal person, a killer player. So I thought first week, no one wants to go on the block. And I thought she would be more vocal about it as much as I would be, obviously. And so seeing that in her, I knew this would be a bad move for me because I would blow up. And I respect that if she would. With Terrence and Michael, it's a different story. I thought moving forward, I could work it out with them. And I kind of did. Obviously, Terrence, of course. But that's all I meant by that. Yeah.
Right. Thank you. And then if you could press the rewind button and start the season over, what, if anything, would you do differently?
Oh my God, I would try extra hard to remove emotion. And even though that's part of who I am, I would, even if I'm heated, I would want to at least approach it as, can we at least discuss this in front of everyone or in a group setting with the people who were affected by it, including myself, and opposed to just saying what I thought in the moment.
Right. And then last question, what are you most looking forward to when you come back for finale night?
I'm looking forward to talking to Taylor. That's my number one priority. And anyone that I may have hurt or offended on the show or in the feeds, or if anyone has something to say to me from the inside the house, those are my priorities, because I think moving forward, we all will get along. Although I feel like Taylor and I did smooth it over, which I'm sure wasn't aired, but that's what we had in the house. But the house world is way different, and the outside world, I'll make sure we're good there too. And definitely making sure I can apologize for specific things, opposed to just saying it out, for no reason. So I look forward to reconnecting with Taylor for sure.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Daniel.
Of course. Thank you, Nora.
Bye.
Bye.